Hey Coaster friends, it's Adam here from Pause Games and welcome back to Planet Coaster 2, and in this video today we're going to check out the career mode and that's what we're going to do today, go through that on the first career and follow it through and see what happens. So if you go on to enjoy this video, don't forget to give us a like down below and subscribe to the channel to stay updated with all of the latest Planet Coaster 2 content. There's going to be a lot coming your way over the next couple of weeks. So let's jump straight in to the career mode. Manage an array of unique theme parks and water parks so you dive into increasingly challenging scenarios. So the first one and the first chapter that we're going to do is the prologue, and that is First Drop. So let's jump straight in and have a look. So we've got keys to the coaster and in the swim of things. So we might as well start with the first one. It's a great big planet of potential parks out there, but you'll need to go through coast's induction first. Please keep your arms and legs inside the coaster of an onboarding at all times and strap in for some lessons in park management. So the difficulty settings here, I'm just going to keep it as presets because why the hell not? Let's play Keys to the Coaster.
Hello there! I'm glad you could make it. I'm Oswald B. Thompson, the CEO of Coaster Coast.
Oh, Oswald, I didn't realize we had a guest. I'm terribly sorry. It didn't come up on my schedule.
Not to worry, Eugene. This is the person I was telling you about. You're looking at the successor of Coaster Coast. Well, providing everything goes smoothly, of course. I can't just hand them the keys to the kingdom now, can I, eh?
Goodness, I do apologize. I've just checked my roster, and there you are, right between King Coaster and Queen Splash. Not quite sure how I managed to royally mess that up, but never mind. You're accounted for now.
Marvellous! Well, with that sorted, I think it's about time Eugene, our brilliant ride engineer, and I showed you the ropes. Consider this your official induction.
Okay, wonderful. So we've just gone through, we read that in the other one. I like the look of that theming so far in there. That sort of Medusa figure that's spun round. We'll have to check that out in a minute. That's brilliant. Right, let's continue. Let's have a look what's going on.
Before we get started, we have a checklist of objectives from HR that we need to go through. I know. But it's been company policy ever since one of our interns didn't know how to move around. We left them to it, only to find them in the same spot 3 days later. Oh, that won't be you though. Let's try moving the camera around the park now. Okay,
so we're getting some camera issues, some camera tutorials. Rotate the yeah, scroll, yeah. I think we know how to rotate the camera, but it's fine. People know, might not know.
It's time to build your first ride. I'll hand you over to Eugene. He won Ride Engineer of the Year in 2016, so you're in good hands.
Come on, Eugene, give me the goods.
I took the liberty of getting a ride ready for you to build. All you need to do is find a place to put it.
I'm assuming that big square would be the place we're going to put it. Flat ride, right, place a teacup. So, custom ride, teacups, build. And we're going to stick it in. Let's move it around a touch. Let's put it over there like that. Boom.
Splendid. Our guests will need a way to access the ride. So let's add an entrance gate.
Entrance gate over here near the op panel.
And with every entrance we need... That's right. You will need
exit
to
over
connect
there.
A queue path to the ride entrance. Without one, guests will not be able to access the ride.
Sorry, I'm just moving my camera to the T mode, which is what I normally operate with on Planet Coaster. Right. Let's take...
We obviously won't need queues for guests leaving the ride. Could you imagine? So you'll need to make sure you're connecting a standard park path to the exit gate.
There we go. That can be our little entrance over there. And a lovely little path here. Boom! Right. Connect ride exit path. We've done that.
That's it.
Open the ride.
It's also worth noting that our guests will have to pay for tickets to enjoy the rides in our parks. We control how much we charge, though. So, let's encourage guests to ride our latest attraction by setting the ticket price to bargain for now.
Done.
We can always increase the price later. As I like to say, when you achieve popularity, charge premium for prosperity. But one step at a time, eh? For now, a very well done and a shiny medal earned. That's your first ride built, and I'm sure it'll be the first of many.
It sure will. So we've got the bronze objective. Most popular ride in the park, the Gorgon. We need to check out the rides. And 663 guests in there.
The addition of a new ride will have given a slight boost to our park rating.
Okay, ride rating. So we're going to check that over on park management, in operations, park rating.
Multiple different factors contribute to this rating. So, you'll want to pay attention to the park rating overview. The better the rating, the more guests will visit.
So we're 2.5 currently.
While
Oh,
driving the guest count up is good, we need to make sure the guests also remain happy while they're visiting. As you can see, we've just received a report that not all of the guests are enjoying themselves. It seems some are rather thirsty. To avoid this in the future, it's handy to keep checking on the Guest Needs tab. If things start dropping too low, you should step in and solve the issue before guests decide to leave.
Let's start by quenching any thirst amongst our guests with a new drink shop.
Sounds like a beautiful idea. Okay, build a drink shop and open it. Okay, so facilities, shops, and drinks. So we've got the Lot of Love coffee shop, Gulpy, Pip shop, or Pip shot, and So Delightful. Now let's go for the new one. We haven't got Lot of Love yet. So let's go right on the path, then we can put another one next to it potentially. Boom! And then we need to open that. Lot of Love. Cracking.
Brilliant! Now, the guests will need somewhere to relieve themselves after all that intake. Why not build a toilet nearby? We wouldn't want our guests walking around with crossed legs now, would we? That isn't good for anyone's posture.
Oh, I don't really want to build it next to the coffee shop, but that's where it wants me to do it, so that's what we'll do. Stick it right there.
Speaking of walking, guests will get tired pretty quickly and their energy will drop if they don't have a place to sit. We should make sure there are plenty of benches available. Think of them as Plankonian recharging stations. They're even wireless.
We'll place a couple over here. There we go.
Amazing work!
Thanks.
The guests will be a lot happier now. However, it does come at a price. More food and drink in the park also means more waste.
Exactly. So it's important
Need some
we have enough
bins.
bins for people to properly dispose of their waste.
I like these normal, like generic ones. I know it doesn't need me to put it around there, but just for now I'm putting it there.
Fantastic! That'll keep the park looking cleaner. We shouldn't stop there though. Let's make the park look even better by adding some scenery around the ride you built. That way, guests can enjoy the view while they queue.
He's got his rhymes, hasn't he? Place 3 scenery blueprints. Okay, okie dokie. Right, blueprints. Scenery. Where are we? We're in like a bit of a... like this youth kind of area, so we can go for this sort of mythological stuff. So I think if this will fit here, that can be our little entrance to the teacups. Because I like this piece. I played with this in my test park. Yeah. Big fan of that. Big fan. Big fan. Right, what else? Let's put something over here. A couple of columns around. That is a huge column. But the genius is we can scale it down. So we'll put that there. And I am going to use the same ones because I am. But we're going to put that there.
I think that's everything.
And I want to scale them. Alright, stop talking to me.
Done.
Oh, okay, we got silver objective. Cool. Right. I mean, oh, okay. I'm not going to scale them. We'll come back to it later.
Great. I can see why Oswald picked you. You're a natural. Now, if we're to keep adding more rides or facilities, they need to be connected to the power grid. Select an existing generator to view its info panel and see how much electricity it's producing.
Okay, we can do that. Inspect a generator.
As you can see, the generator is powering a network that covers the area filled with rides and facilities. Let's expand that network to cover an open area of the park.
Over here, I
To do
assume.
that, place and connect the additional power facility to the grid.
Okie dokie, we can do that, Sunbeam. So let's add a new distributor. Whack it in there. Connect her up. Look at that, happy days, easy peasy.
Nicely done. It's all running very smoothly indeed. But to keep the generators maintained and working, you must hire mechanics. Without them, the generators will start gaining a condition penalty, which will decrease the power output.
We don't want that.
Oh, it seems we don't actually have any mechanics hired. Well, that won't do. Let's hire a few straight away. It may seem excessive, but they're essential when it comes to the maintenance of rides and facilities.
No, I don't think it does seem excessive, I'll be honest with you. I think they're quite crucial to a theme park. So pop two of these down here. There you go. I'm missing this a staff room.
Uh-oh, I must have jinxed it. We've had a ride break down. Good job we have those mechanics to go and nurse it back to health. An available mechanic will automatically be assigned to fix a broken ride. However, if one is not available, you will have to select the Call Mechanic button to reassign somebody to the job. Be careful though, as reassigning a staff member might mean you no longer have coverage elsewhere.
Hiring staff is just the beginning, though. You also need to pay attention to staff morale. If it gets too low, staff will start to quit their jobs. Breaks are absolutely essential when it comes to keeping staff morale up. And just like guests, our staff need a place to re-energize. To make all of their tired little dreams come true, you should place a staff building. Admittedly, they're not the most glamorous of buildings. So, I'd advise you to place your staff building away from the guest areas, wherever possible. After all, we don't want to bring down that scenery rating that you worked so hard to build up.
Yeah, so I'm assuming that one over there isn't the staff building then. And it says away from guests. Well, this is quite a guest area. But never mind, we'll go with it. This is what we want us to do. So, small staff facility. Let's pop it over here.
Great! Now the park staff have somewhere to go on their breaks and enjoy some peace and quiet. We just need to ensure our inquisitive guests don't go waltzing on in there for the free coffee, claiming to be lost. The best way to avoid this is by connecting an exclusive staff-only path to the building. Guests won't dare step foot on those tiles.
This is the thing I'm struggling with, right? In Planet Coaster 1, I'd just right-click on the path and it would delete it. Can't seem to do that anymore, and I don't really understand why. So this is one thing I've been figuring out in my sort of test park.
We'll need to build a mechanic workshop.
I'm
Here,
still doing the
mechanics will
path.
generate research points that are used to unlock new
Let me
items
finish the
for your
path.
park.
Let me finish the path. Okay, it's not letting me finish the path. Okay, well I'm just not. All right. Can I now do the path, please? Thanks. Oh, God, no, come on. This is what I don't understand. Surely there's a way to do it. Surely. Right. Because I don't like that. I used to be able to just right-click, and I can't seem to do that anymore. Right. Staff path. To there. To there. Surely that can just line up to there. There we go. That's all right. That's better. We'll play with the paths a bit more because I'm still getting used to them. Okay, build and open a workshop. Okay, open this one. There we go.
Let's leave the mechanic to it for now. We'll revisit this soon.
Oh, what an exquisite sight. I think I need a moment.
Oh, Eugene.
Oh, get some every time.
Cool, right. So we've got 2,000 guests in, we've got the gold objective. Excellent news.
Ah, just in time. Our mechanic has earned enough research points to unlock something exciting. Let's take a look at the research tree and aim to unlock the coaster pack. It'll bring a tear to Eugene's eye.
Let me just turn the game volume up slightly. I'm just worried it's a bit too low on their voices. Okay, research chain lift coasters. Okay, let's figure out research. There we go. So I just spend my points. Do I? How many points do I have? 19,000. So I click that, click that. Beautiful.
Oh my! Oswald, is that the one I was designing?
The very same, lad. I was just about to make a start on it. But I tell you what, why don't you walk our new friend through it?
It would be my pleasure. Now, this is just a little something I made earlier. First things first, you'll need to select the blueprint.
Happily will do a blueprint of a coaster because I'm terrible at coasters. So we've got the Minder. It's a flawless coaster. So let's pop this in.
Good. And place the coaster down wherever there is enough space.
Well, I suppose we can put it here, can't we? Have it on a nice little, have its own little entrance plaza. That should match up with the path. Like, hold on, make sure that's level. There.
Perfect.
One
good? Important note here is that
unlike
good flat rides,
gracious.
Coasters need to pass a safety test before they can be opened. Now's as good a time as any.
Yeah.
Down.
No, we're moving that.
5,
No, sorry, we did that again.
Oh, you just want to get on with it?
No, I want to put it properly on because I didn't notice it was hovering. So right, okay. So that's my. Okay, how do I do to like world axis? Alright, to there. I know I don't have to be so precise, but I just want to make sure it's okay. Alright, there we go. That'll do. That's better. Right, let's test you and let's sort this path out because that's not going to work.
Test to finish, let's take the opportunity to add some scenery around the coaster.
Hold on, I'm in. Okay, we have to delete a bit of that first, aren't we? Cool, there we go. Right, place 3 scenery blueprints. The path, is that a different path? It's a different path, but it's fine. Don't worry about it. Right, 3 scenery blueprints. Okay, we can put something in here. It's a perfect place for a blueprint. Let's put in this badger. Oh, you're big. Let's maybe look at that then. How big is it? Ah, that's alright, look, there's one. That got good clearance. No! But it's fine because we can scale. I'm going to use the little scaling thing here. Just there we go. I mean, that's probably good enough. That's better. Look at that. I love scaling. It's so cool. But it's still a little bit close. A little bit close. Right, okay, that's that one. Alright, and then something over here. How big are you? I bet you're massive, aren't you? I guess we're going to put this in at the back then. Not that it really fits any of the theme, but this is what it is. And then maybe something down here, something little. Ooh, you're spinning around. How big is little garden thing? Yeah, that can go over here. So it sort of looks like it's part of a building of some description.
And remember to open the ride like you did earlier on.
Yeah, okay, we can open the ride. Right, open!
Oh, that is a beauty! Terrific work, you two. This is a coaster that truly deserves a place in the spotlight. So, how about we put together an advertisement to mark the occasion? Head to the advertising tab in the park management menu,
like that,
and let's show the world what the park has to offer.
I like they just sort of post between there. That's good.
To cater for, however, so it's worth considering which advertisement will bring the most guests to your park.
Okay, yeah, I love the way it sort of frames it nicely. It's really cool. Okay, advertisements, guests, advertising, coaster lovers. Create advert. So we are starting an advertisement campaign to increase your daily returning guests. Okay. Cost per hour. I haven't set it for anything. It said 0 then, I'm pretty sure, didn't it? I'll spend that. I'm sure it said 0 when I first pressed it. Well, anywho.
While we wait for our campaign to start bringing in more guests,
oh yeah, we'll look at this, don't we?
Try out the ride camera and experience all the exhilaration the coaster will have to offer firsthand.
How have they made that? How do you work? Oh, I can't edit it. What are you, like, I'm sure she animates when she spins. How have they done that? And all these as well. Are these pieces I can play with in the game? Stone guest 4. Moving platform rotational. Huh. No idea. Right, so enter the ride camera mode. Yep, in here. It's quite a good time actually. Let's turn the UI off so we can see what we're doing. I'm really intrigued. If that's not a piece in the game, then they've obviously just put like specific pieces in for all the campaigns, which is pretty cool. I don't think that was a thing in the first game. Because look, she's animated. Look, that's amazing. Wow, I'm really happy with that. I mean, I'd like to play with it and see if I can make my own version of that, but I do like that that's a thing. Maybe it is just an animatronic I've not seen yet. Who knows? Very smooth camera. I'm a big fan of that. It's a very smooth ride cam. Oh, that's a bit low clearance. No, I like it. It's a good coaster, that.
How was that?
Oh,
enough for the time being? Thank you again for all your hard work. Coaster Coast is going to be in the best of hands, I can tell.
Oswald, you're not...
I'm not going anywhere just yet, Eugene. Don't panic. We're just getting started. Dipping our toes in the... Actually, hold that thought. I've got just the job lined up for you. I'll send you the details. See you soon.
Oh, and we've got the platinum. Wonderful. Let's have another little look around this part then, because I'm just intrigued. So it doesn't let me edit those. Let me just see if that Medusa thing is in here. Because I'm very intrigued. Props. How do I search? Let's go on here. Scenery theme. Mythological is going to have to be in it. Keep your eyes out for Medusa. So there's a Medusa statue. Oh, she is animated. Look at that. Ah, that's really good. So they've just triggered her, so she animates as she turns around that post. That is very good. Does that mean all these are animated? No, but that's some kind of... Looks like it's lit up. Wow. Well, that answers that question. So that is a piece that we can use. So I'm assuming then... Oh, that already... Okay, that answered that question. That spins already. Oh, look at that. It's like the actual water is... It moves. Anywho, and they're all them stone guys. Okay, wonderful. So that answered that question. Right, okay, so that is all the objectives done, which is beautiful. Let's have a quick squidge around the park. Just have a look at sort of what they've made, because we're not really seeing any of this stuff. What's this? Is this just the entrance? Oh no, that's that little staff out. What are these then? Is this just a shell? Oh, it's just a shell. Right. So I could have put a staff room in there then. Right, that makes more sense. So that makes more sense. Right, what's around here? Again, more sort of back of house area where we could put stuff. Oh, it doesn't let me go in there. Oh, must be part of the outside the boundary. Okay. There's the entrance. Lovely fountain. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Yeah, they've done well on these scenarios. Not gonna lie, they have done really well. I know I was gonna scale them down, but we kind of saw it. Oh, here's a question: can I scale two things if I grouped them? No, maybe not. Let's scale it down to 67%. Down to 67%. That is a tester. You can write it in. There we go. It's cracking. Oh dear. Right, let's try it again. 67. Yeah. Saved. Cracking. There we go. Now we just need to lower them down a touch. So there we go. See, as we go, we're just learning some bits here, aren't we? So that's what we want to do there. So just about 2 meters. Not you, that please. 2 meters down. Cracking. Wonderful stuff. There we go. Let's have another look over this way of the park and see what else we've got, and then we'll move on. Because I suppose in theory you could just build stuff. Like, we could just crack on and build things in here. I don't think there's any need to really, because it's just a test park, but I do like the fact that you could. Queue line I like. Intricate. I'm a big fan of that. And there's our little staff area that we built before. So that is our little park. I love it. That's great, and that's our first one done. Let's watch this again. I love this. I think it's great. That's so clever. I love it, because I bet they've put one of those turny things in. Because you can have the, what are they called? They're in here somewhere. Oh, maybe we haven't on, oh no, hold on, clear the filters. Yeah, these. Basically a little, like, animatronic platform that just turns. So I bet they've just put one of them in, and I bet you can control the turn and all that sort of stuff. Settings, attach the scenery, default type. Yeah, look, you choose how it spins. Wow, so many possibilities we can do. I absolutely love it. Right, okay, so that is going to do us for, I think, this first campaign, because as you can see up here, we have completed it fully. Blocked. I think because we've finished it. Cool. So that is our first one done. So thank you ever so much for watching. What was that noise? What happened then? It wasn't me, I promise. Thank you ever so much for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to give us a like down below. Subscribe to the channel to stay updated with all of the latest Planet Coaster 2 content. We're going to continue playing through some of these scenarios just to learn the ropes of the game. So if anybody that's new to Planet Coaster as a series, this will hopefully, pardon me, that will hopefully show you a few bits and pieces before we start getting into some more details and some more advanced stuff. So that is going to do it for today. There'll be a couple more videos coming over the next couple of days for more campaigns before we start our actual build series, which will be very, very soon, and I can't wait. If you haven't already checked out the previous video that went up a few hours ago, where we look at a lot of new stuff in Planet Coaster 2, I've got a test park that I've thrown a load of stuff in, and we just have basically about half an hour look around that. So do check that video out if you've not already seen it. There's loads of other guys uploading stuff today. They've also got early access to Planet Coaster 2, so check all their stuff out as well, because I'm sure there's loads of stuff I haven't even seen yet. And don't forget, the game does come out in a couple of days, so if it's something you're interested in, don't forget to pre-order for your advanced bonuses, and if you've got the cash, get the deluxe edition, because there's even more juicy stuff that comes with that, and I wouldn't want you to miss out. And if you're just happy to watch, subscribe. There's loads of stuff coming very soon here on Pause Games. So thank you. See you in the next one, guys. Goodbye.